Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Vijayapuram-3 and today we are discussing a very important topic, that is the discovery of natural gas. Yes, at this time of crisis, while entire world is facing oil and natural gas crisis, and including India of course, we have been focusing on developing independent structures so that we don't have to rely on imports. So within that research, and especially under the Samudra Manthan Mission that has been going on in India, we have been able to discover natural gas in the eastern coast of Andaman Islands. All right. So let's find out more about it. Where have we found it? What is the amount and how we will be utilizing it? All right. Okay. So the discovery has been done in the exploratory fields of Andaman Sea, which is obviously a great development in India's offshore exploration efforts also. And, the Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas, that is Hardeep Puri, has stated that this comes at a very critical time, and this is a ray of hope for everybody. Yes, it is a ray of hope. And the discovery which is made in the Sri Vijayapuram-3, okay, which well is it? The Sri Vijayapuram-3 well, located about 15 kilometers east of the coast of Andaman Islands. The depth is 355 meters where it has been found. So we drilled down over 1900 meters in the Eocene formation, and there the continuous flaring of the gas showed us that there is a presence of natural gas. All right, that's how we identified this. And the gas that has been found, the natural gas that has been found at the site named Sri Vijayapuram-3, please remember the site, Sri Vijayapuram-3, and the depth also we've discussed that 355 meters, 1900, and the flaring gave us the proof. And the next step will be the state-owned Oil India company will test the samples. They will figure out the quality, composition, and the energy content of the gas, because gases are of different quality. Some are mixed, they don't have higher energy point, right? And some are very pure, which have higher energy point and greater value. So Oil India will do what? They will collect samples and they will do the testing. Through the test, we'll be able to find out what kind of gas is it and what is its energy value. And through that, we'll be able to demonstrate how commercially viable it is and how we will be able to use it. Okay, that utilization is not yet found. We will still have to look towards the experiment, and once we get the results, we'll be able to make sure what is happening. Another thing that we need to do understand is that at this point, why is this such a big deal that a natural gas compound has been found? The thing is that we are importing half of our natural gases. Because of that dependency, whenever in the world there is a supply chain discontinuation, in that manner, India's economy always suffers, right? India's demands always suffer, India's needs always suffer, apart from the economy. So to get rid of that, for a very long time, what India has been trying is that we should be self-dependent. We should create self-reliance rather than being dependent upon the global powers. To do that, we have been doing massive explorations, and within that exploration has come this event of natural gas. So naturally it is important, right? Naturally it is important. But other than that, if we see that over 80% of the crude oil also comes from outside, right? So domestic reserves are very less. Domestic reserves are very less. And this discovery is obviously important in that scenario. Number one, because it opens a new frontier. That tells us that the offshore waters around Andaman and Nicobar Island that hold massive energy, but because of the conditions like hazards, natural hazards that might occur, we have prevented ourselves from doing any explorations, deep explorations earlier. But now we are doing that, and we have long suspected that they might have something. They might have something, some energy reserve. But obviously because of the terrain, because of their locality, because of the island-like structure, because of the probability of natural hazards, it is very difficult to actually tap into them, right? So that's why this has been done. But this success obviously proves that it is highly viable hydrocarbon basin. This is the first reason. Second reason is that the Samudra Manthan Mission, okay, the discovery is obviously a part of the larger aggressive campaign that government has been running. That is the Samudra Manthan campaign, right? This mission, the Samudra Manthan mission that the government has launched, they planned that will drill a large number of deep water, ultra deep water explorations, and will aggressively try to find India's vast unexplored regions where we can find oil, natural gas, etc. Right? Third reason is that clean energy transition. As we are continuously striving to shift towards cleaner energy, that transition obviously requires a lot of natural gas, right? And this discovery helps us move closer to that target of ours, right? Yes. That's why our clean energy targets, the transition would be overcome by this, right? Yeah, that is why this is a big deal. Now, within this, we've mentioned Samudra Manthan Mission. Let's just take a look at that for 1 second and let's see what that is. Samudra Manthan Mission, that is the National Deep Water Exploration Mission. Okay, what are we doing? Exploring in the deep waters, deep water exploration mission, where this was primarily started in 2025 only. Okay, on the Independence Day, Prime Minister announced that. The blueprint was that India's onshore and shallow water fields will be, aggressively researched, and we will push back into the deep waters, and depth greater than, deep water is the depth greater than 400 meters. We'll go there in the ultra deep water areas also, and there we will have research, exploration, all that, so that we can make sure that this is happening. Okay, and we find out what India contains, what Indian land contains. For that, we have also gained international alliance. What kind of international alliance? We said that this won't be done by India alone. Okay, this won't be done by India alone. For example, recently we studied about India-UK GSOC, right? You remember that? Yes, Global Supply Chain Observatory. That observatory is for critical minerals. For critical minerals also, you will have to do the mining. You will have to do the exploration. So naturally, the explorations will happen. So we are not doing this alone. For different criteria, we are using connections and agreements with different countries, so that we have help, technology, and recent search studies also, right? So we plan to advance this ambition by global deep water exploration experts, and that way we will be doing it in a better way. Yeah, can we say that? Exactly. So this is our topic regarding the natural gas that has been found recently in the Andaman region. Please remember the size, Sri Vijayapuram-3, the well, Andaman Islands. Remember all that, and remember the presence, the progress, and our mission, that is Samudra Manthan Mission. Is that clear? Yes. So we have a question for you based on the same. Yes, we have a question for you. Read the question, pause the video, read the question, give us your answer in the comment section. Okay. Give us your answer in the comment section. That's about it. Thank you so much for joining in. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.